日本時間18日、ドジャースの大谷翔平は敵地マーリンズ戦に1番指名打者で先発出場。4点ビハインドで迎えた3回の第2打席では、ランナー1塁の場面で5試合ぶりとなる今シーズン48号ホームランを放ちました。これで大谷はメジャー通算219本塁打となり、韓国出身のチュ・シンスを抜いてアジア選手最多記録を塗り替えました。打った瞬間にホームランだとわかる豪快な一発は、打球速度 105.3 マイル、約 169.5 キロ、飛距離402フィート、約 122.5 メートル。この衝撃の一打に敵地は騒然とした雰囲気に包まれていました。試合を中継していた地元放送局、スポーツネットロサンゼルス実況のジョー・デイビス氏は、大谷が史上初の48本塁打&48盗塁を達成した瞬間、
打ち上げました。ライト後方です。一体どこまで飛ぶんだ
と絶叫。さらに、
翔平は停止して打球の行方をじっくりと見守っていたね。あの瞬間を思う存分楽しんでたんだ。自分へのご褒美だよ。
と粋なコメントをしていましたので、その模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介していきます。
Well, let's get more on the subject of Shohei back in town here with Jessica Blaylock.
Yeah, Craig, when it comes to that Dodgers lineup, there's a lot of star power, including the guy that you were just talking about, Shohei Ohtani. Since Ohtani made his big league debut back in 2018, he has taken the league by storm, brought so much excitement to the game of baseball, and that larger-than-life presence of Shohei Ohtani. It's not just the fans that notice it. The Marlins are well aware of it as well.
I think it's cool to watch history, obviously. He's a great player on both sides of the ball, and, we wish him the best. Just hopefully we come out on top.
Yeah, I think he's, probably the best player I've ever seen play. I mean, that's real. He can do it all, and he's rehabbing, too. That's just what's so crazy what he's doing on a kind of a rehab year. What he has done for the game of baseball, and not only for LA but the game of baseball. My son watches Shohei when in LA, and his friends can't wait to see what Shohei did that night. So just as a fan, I look to see when there's only a couple guys that you stop and watch when they're hitting, and Bryce Harper, Manny Machado, Shohei, Betts, Freeman, those guys over there, three of them over there. But Shohei is definitely the guy that around the league, everyone stops to watch to see what he's going to do.
I mean, I've faced him both when he's on the mound and hitting. So, he's an unbelievable player, and it's always a challenge whether you're hitting against him or pitching to him.
And getting to our La Legionera high standards, like you heard Luzardo mention, Ohtani trying to chase down history. Despite several players having come close, no one has ever recorded 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases in a single season. But Ohtani with the opportunity to do so by the end of this year. You've got to believe that he is going to hit those numbers. But like you heard Skip Schumacher mention, yes, even though he is a huge fan of Shohei Ohtani, no, Craig, he does not want to see him hit 50-50 in this series. Easy to understand.
However, Jess, his son does want him to hit 50-50 here. When Skip talked, one of the reporters, Japanese reporter, asked him, your son being a Dodger fan, they live in LA, the family, is he rooting for Shohei? He says, yes, and I'm not happy about it. Skip's son will be rooting for that tonight. It could happen here. Apparently, the value of that baseball, did you tell me?
Through the roof.
Did someone tell me could be $1 million?
I'd say it probably
the 50th home run ball.
The 50th home run ball, if he has 50 steals, I think could be easily in that $1 million range. With the memorabilia, how crazy it is right now, absolutely.
And that's even saying today, who knows down the line. Of course, every one he hits after that will be a record, but there's something special. Now, he'd have to hit 3 and get 2 steals. It certainly could happen in 3 games. Is he the best all-around hitter in the show?
Best all-around hitter in the show, I have to say yes, just because of the power, the average, the fear that he puts into the faces of the pitchers who are facing him. He's a game changer. There's another guy in that lineup that, for me, Freddie Freeman, who has been one of the best hitters in baseball.
Aaron Judge would have to be in that conversation.
Aaron Judge is in that conversation as well. Mookie Betts is in that conversation. That's 3 guys in that conversation.
Ronald Acuna's injured.
If Ronald Acuna was playing, he would be in that conversation, absolutely.
Yeah, but you'll see the years that he's had here, the homers. changes locations, at least as far as the address goes. He's still in Southern California. But also the fact that he's stolen 48 bases. Does that surprise you? You see, last 2 years, he had 31 steals combined.
It doesn't surprise me because he's a baseball player. He knows exactly what he's doing on that base path, and especially not pitching. He's like, all right, well, I'm going to do this a little bit more. Maybe if he was pitching, he doesn't run as much to try to just conserve the body. Doesn't have to conserve the body right now. Get out there, run. He's doing it. Now, all of a sudden, he showed himself that he can do it, and he continues to press the envelope. Remember, too, bases got bigger. That distance got a little bit shorter, so it does help the base runner more than it helps, you know, the pitcher and the catcher. But still, you still got to get out there and get good jumps and steal bases.
I mean, you know, the leading power hitter in the National League anyway, and then all those steals. It's
ridiculous.
It's incredible. And as Skip Schumacher said, he's rehabbing.
When it comes to that Dodgers lineup, there's so much star power, but none greater than the guy that we just saw, Shohei Ohtani. And he has been to Miami a couple of times before, but it was in an Angels uniform. His 2 games played here at Lone Depot Park are the fewest that he has played in any ballpark around Major League Baseball. In those 2 games, he was 1 for 7 with 2 steals. But one of the most memorable moments for Ohtani in Miami, that would be the 2023 World Baseball Classic. Shohei on the mound for Team Japan, facing then teammate Mike Trout at the plate for Team USA. And he gets the strikeout, swinging to secure a gold medal in that WBC. And when it comes to Shohei, he brings so much excitement to the game. It's something that not only fans notice, but the Marlins have noticed it as well.
I think he slapped me on the butt when I was in Chicago my first year, and you know, my wife and I were like, that's Shohei Ohtani. It just slapped my butt, but you know, it's kind of crazy.
Just a special player, and it should be fun for everybody to watch these 3 games, and hopefully he doesn't break any records here, but it's just fun to watch him go about his business.
Yeah, Ohtani trying to chase down history, becoming the first player ever to record 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases in a single season. Skip Schumacher, a fan of Shohei, but he certainly doesn't want to see him do that in this series.
And so a man aboard for Ohtani. Now, the Marlins have 4 runs on 7 hits in this game, but by far the loudest cheer of the night is when he's introduced. Struck out looking his first time. Highlight of Darren McCacken's young career, you'd figure.
Shohei's got another chance right here.
Yeah.
He might be getting a highlight of his own.
Gathered a little information in that first inning. He feels due. It's amazing to have a guy go 4 games without a home run and have it feel like it's been an eternity. But the rate that he typically runs at does feel like he's due for one. On this 1-1 pitch, Ohtani lifts a fly ball to deep right field. How far will it go? Into the second deck. It's his 48th home run in his hunt for 50-50.
Beware of hitters taking fastballs when they're fastball hitters. He struck out on a fastball looking in his first at-bat. He took a fastball in this at-bat. And then he tries to throw the sweeper by him, and it looks like Shohei was like, oh, batting practice, we're working on sweepers right now. He crushes this ball.
And he took a moment to enjoy it. I think that's the longest I've seen him wait to admire his own work before heading down to first there. 48-48 for Shohei Ohtani with 11 games left after tonight.
One man gets a highlight with a strikeout. The other man gets a highlight on his 48th home run. Little personality there. I like it.
He passes Cody Bellinger with that home run on the all-time single-season list. Matches Adrian Beltre, and he's 1 shy of the franchise record, Sean Green. Well, the reason why that 4-game drought felt like it was ready to be snapped, that matched the longest drought in 2.5 months. Got to go back to early July to find the last time he went 5 games without a home run.
That feels pretty good about the 50-50 chase when you got 11 games after this one.
So that will bring up Shohei Ohtani, who is much like Sandy, rehabbing from Tommy John. He's got a little more season to go, though, so there's a chance that Ohtani may pitch in October. Something perhaps to discuss as this series goes on. But for right now, he digs in. 47 home runs, 48 stolen bases, and a strikeout his first time up, 1 of 3 so far for McCacken. This is outside with the sweeper.
Yeah, you mentioned it, and the thing that's just impressed me this year is the fact that what he's putting together offensively as he's rehabbing from Tommy John surgery. He doesn't like it in there. Good pitch.
And that's where McCacken and Fortes tried to attack him in that first inning at bat. And he hits this one way out of here.
Oh my.
Number 48. 4-2.
48 and 48. We talked about working him in, but if you don't get that sweeper down enough, that is a perfect spot for Shohei Ohtani, and he knew it. Goodness.
And again, it's because of the top of this order, and they got power throughout their lineup, obviously. But the top of this order, I mean, we see what the Marlins have done on their side of things and how they've built their offense. 4 runs and 7 hits. But the Dodgers can score a lot quicker. This one golfed into the second deck in right field.
Well, there's a fight out there for that ball, too. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you get the lucky bounce. One bounce.
Whoop, look out.
Look out, look out. Wow.
Yard sale. He's got the thumbs up. Yeah, you're good. He's good. His foot's stuck underneath the thing.
See, he knew that that was number 48. She had no clue. She was just relaxed. Came to the ball game.
Now we're sitting in the upper deck. We're not going to get a baseball in our nachos tonight, are we?
You know, Skip said it in his pregame comments. He said even his son out in California, you know, if Shohei's coming up, you like to watch the game. You want to see him bat. We're so fortunate. We're going to get to watch every AB in this series. We hope they don't all turn out like that, though.
And now Freeman toward right center field. Conine will cut that one off.
Boy, nothing changes with that swing of Freddie Freeman's. Doesn't matter if he's wearing a Braves uni or a Dodgers uniform. He thinks left center, and then all of a sudden, if he gets a pitch in, he can pull it into right center. Appreciated by Shohei.
Right into the baggie there, number 48.
See, all of a sudden, the excitement is setting in. She's realizing what she has.
Because she's getting texts now, and she probably has no idea why. Why are we on TV? I don't know. Because you just made the catch of the day, that's why.
Well, the Dodgers fell behind 4-0 in this game. Shohei Ohtani hit a 2-run shot to get the Dodgers offense going. That home run by Shohei is 48th on the season now. He's just one shy of Sean Green's single season franchise record set back in 2001 when he hit 49 bombs. Shohei now tied with Adrian Beltre with 48. And D-Train, it was good to see him get his foot down and get something going for that offense tonight.
You know what? He was locked in, and I know they went to the well one too many times is a term we like to use. They were trying to slow him down. The backup slider really was down in his wheelhouse, and us lefties love that nitro zone down. All he had to worry about is stay fair because he knew that baseball was not coming back. He stood up on it and watched it fly. But this is why I know he's able to be locked in. It didn't take him a lot to generate that power. That ball is in the second deck, and he is one of the most strong. And really, the hand is so lightning quick down and in. And he barreled that baseball and made me look like a genius because I felt like he's going to get his foot down. And I stick with my word. He's going to get 50-50 in the Marlins Stadium.
You know what's amazing? That camera angle or the TV doesn't give it justice how far that is. That's an absolute bomb. Way up there. That's second or third deck.
You call
It's
whatever
far.
you want to.
Listen, TV doesn't do it justice. That's a bomb.
But here's Shohei stepping to the plate in the third, getting 2 right back in a hurry.
Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall.
That shot brought rain.
Man, short, compact swing. You cannot make a mistake down and in with that cement mixer. The Marlins hoping that ball got foul, but that ball was squared up. Wow.
Cuts the lead in half. Number 48 on the season. It's a 4-2 game. Dodgers not done. With 2 down.
In the third inning, big crowd on hand here. It was a noisy crowd, not jam-packed, but close to 18,000 here tonight. And they were into it, and they were waiting for Shohei to come up and put on a show, and that he did here in the third inning with a man aboard.
I'll tell you this, they had thrown him a fastball right in that same exact spot the pitch before, and he swung and missed. And I said, I wouldn't throw him anything other than the fastball. Well, guess what? They threw him the sweeper, and boy, he was all over. It seemed like that's the pitch that he was looking for all game, and he did not miss it.
Well, a Dodger, if you look at Shohei, he enjoyed the look. In another time, he might have been thrown out the next time up. But now, and I think it's great. Guys get to enjoy it. Now, the fan, lady here,
what are you doing
the
here?
last person who thought she would get a Shohei, she didn't even move.
Well, I'm looking at the fan. What
this
are you
poor
doing?
guy here.
Yeah, I mean, that ball was already caught. It was already in hand. Where are you going?
He's trying to make a play.
But the play's
Get
over.
a bounce.
The play's over. That's like sliding once you're already out.
That's good hustle. We saw that a few times tonight, too.
Number 48 ends that 4-game homeless drought.
I'd say, well, yeah, those 4 games, that's a long drop for the Big Show. Gets a slider down and in, does not miss it. I cannot wait for the Access 360 because I had it at 517 feet, exit velo 138. That's where I had it.
Unfortunately, it's an 11-9 loss for the Dodgers in the first of this 3-game series. But, D-Train, you did call your shot. You said Shohei was going to hit one of the people on the pregame show, so that means you get to do the breakdown.
Well, let's go to the Access 360 because the one thing I love about Shohei's swing, he doesn't need a lot to generate a lot of power. They tried to show him a way and change his eye level. Backdoor slider off the plate. Shohei's like, no chance on that. Okay, I'll give you the fastball in, but I'm looking out, but I'm settling on that cement mixer that you tried to get on the first pitch and did not miss it. 400 and what? Wait, 402 feet. We gotta do a recalibration of that because that ball is squared up, down and into the zone. That's his nitro zone. Head down through the baseball, and now he's just watching it and admiring it. But I love the launch angle, 32 degrees. Exit velo a little bit shorter than what Jay here predicted at 105. But again, anything over 100, that ball is squared up. That looks like my 5-iron. Run to watch. But Shohei, I guarantee it, is going to be 50-50 before he leaves Miami. He continues to make swings like that.
Look at this right here. Is that 402 feet?
That can't be 402 feet. Cannot be 402 feet.
Not buying that
If
at
that
all.
was at Dodger Stadium, that'd be at Pasadena, bouncing by Joe Davis' house. I mean, that ball was squared up. That can't be 402 feet. No way.
Right there with you. Dodgers fall 11-9.
試合後、デーブ・ロバーツ監督は大谷の48号について、
翔平は大記録の重圧を感じているとは思えないね。プレッシャーではないね。
とコメント。さらに、
翔平はとてつもないシーズンを送っている。ただ戦おうとしていて、チームが勝利するために支えようとしてくれている。とにかく打席に集中し続けること。かつてテッド・ウィリアムズが言っていたように、いい球を打つということだ。早く記録を片付けたい思いもあるだろう。
と、大谷の活躍を称えていました。これからも大谷の活躍から目が離せません。皆様からのコメントもお待ちしております。